This cam right here is from the company VOOPEAK. I think it's called VOOPEAK Trail Wildlife Monitoring. How about that? And let's just go over the box. Actually, I've already unboxed it here. I've used this thing already and already got a little bit of footage, but I'll get into that here in a minute. Let's just go over the box and let me show you what came with this thing. It has over 1 year of standby time with significant sunlight, of course, and the fully charged batteries. And you know what? This thing actually uses AA batteries, and it has a integrated rechargeable battery that's charged by this panel right there. I think the panel keeps it alive long enough to keep going. It's IP66 waterproof level. It's got a Wi-Fi connection with your smartphone. It's got a trigger speed of 0.1 milliseconds and 3 PR sensors with 120-degree detection range. You know what? There's the box. And hopefully you're catching some bucks like that. That's a pretty good sized buck right there. And here's everything that came with it. So you get this little base right here, and you'll screw this base into like a pole, a tree, or something like that. It is adjustable on this little ball mount here, and you'll screw it in to the 1/4-20 mount right on the back of the unit. Cord or a strap that came with it, it has a little small kind of memory card, you know, tool. That's like a little tool to get your memory card out. And this is a strap, and this strap will actually run around these and would go around a pole or tree or something like that. These were all covered up with this blue film. You will have to take all of that off. This wasn't covered, but we'll go over the unit here in a minute. You get a little kind of after the sales card, instructions. Basically, this right here is all I needed, was these instructions here. You take it apart, you open this up, put batteries in it, you set a few settings, and you're good to go. I will go over those settings, so we don't need that. And then this is the actual owner manual, and it goes very in-depth on all this. And you're also going to get a USB-C cable for charging it, and some hardware for mounting this thing down. So enough of that. Let's just go over the camera itself. So this is the overall camera. It's in this kind of Realtree camouflage look. It's not Realtree camouflage, but it has a camouflage look. It feels like a nice indestructible base. This thing feels tough. And you have a lock, so you can lock it right there if you want. And then to open this thing up, you got these levers right there. You're just gonna open it just like that. And then when you open it up, it's got down how you start it. Basically, kind of like a little start card and all of that. And over on this side, I don't know what language that is. You guys tell me that language. But this language is English. I barely read English, let alone something like that. But looking at this, you got, you know, some of the memory card, you'll format it. You do have to supply your own memory card. This does not come with a memory card. Here's the app that comes with this, and what it is called. It's called the Wildlife app. And then here's the unit. I've already added some 4 AA batteries to it. You're going to want to add those. So let me just show you some of the settings. What you're going to do first, turn it to setup. And as soon as you put it on setup, it's going to go through the screen, VOOPEAK. You can see it's not ready right now. I'm at 70% battery, and I've got AAA batteries in there. I have a TF card. Where you're going to add that is right here. I have that card right there. You can see it's very small. So in this setup mode, you got 40 megapixel. That gives you 24,000 pictures. And then you can change the settings right here. You can go through, oh, that's already some of the settings. You go down, photo. I've got mine on photo and video mode. The intervals is 30 seconds. The sensitivity is high. Time lapse, I got that turned off. You can go down. See, you got our LED. That's the LEDs right there on the front. You can turn those on and off. Very handy on that. No low light, so you got that. You got the monitoring period. You can see how I have mine done right there. Hit it again. You go back to the main screen. Pretty simple, and then you hit this right here. There's the code you're gonna scan. So what you're gonna do is hit that. I'm not gonna show you that because it gives you my number. And you see what it's doing there? It's connecting. Right now, it's still connecting, and boom, it is connected. Check it out, everybody. There's what the camera's seeing right now. You can see my fingers in front of it. There's the camera, the settings. You can go into the settings. I can change it. This thing is a 4K by 30 resolution. You see that? Very handy on that. Actually, I set this thing up. I used it All I got was a cat. I put a little piece of meat out, and believe it or not, the neighbor's cat came and got it, and I'll show some of the footage right now of the cat eating it. This thing worked flawlessly. I see no issues at all with this camera. This is one of the better kind of cameras I've seen out there at a very affordable price. And then when you're ready to use it, what you're going to do is go all the way to on. Check this out. So watch what it does. When you go on, it's going to go through the setup, and it's going to start counting down. 4, 3, 2, 1. The camera is armed. You'll close it up, and you are good to go. Now see, this would be on a tree, and I can access it like that. See, I can open it. I like that feature right there. You don't have to take it down each time you want to use it. So technically it's armed right now, and it's going to be taking pictures and video. I'm going to put this out in the woods and see what's down around my neighborhood and see if those deer, if I can get some pictures of those and some videos of those. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the VOOPEAK hunting cam, trail cam. See y'all in the next video.